Hey everyone, I'm back today and we'll be talking about the new collections for September 2023. First of which is Cannons. So Cannons has just over 450 sounds and 14 Reaper projects associated with it. Okay, so here we are inside the main project window. Obviously, we have cannon firing sounds, which is, the bulk of the collection, but you also have some additionals, which include things like fuses, and then we also have impact sounds for the cannon rounds. We do have various types of materials. So here's just some concrete medium impacts real quick. All right, so kind of what you would expect. It's nice that they have a bunch of the different materials included. As far as additionals, here's one of the fuses. There's also some pushback sounds. We also have some flyby sounds in the additionals as well. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Impact Large project. Just to go over the main material impact types, we have concrete, rock, dirt, metal, wood, water, sand, and also sails, which is an interesting one. So if you're using this in a game that actually has boats, like a pirate type thing, then you actually have an impact sound for the sails, which I thought was a really interesting and kind of nice addition here. Here's a listen to the metal impact. So there's the main layer, weight, debris. Okay, cool. And then there's everything all together. Let's also go ahead and just listen to a few of the other ones, particularly the sand and sails, since they're sort of unique, I think. Here's sand. Here also is the sails impact. Pretty interesting. Again, I like the detail that they actually added this as an impact sound. Let's jump back into the main project and go to the Bombard cannon sub-project. So these cannon projects actually are really pretty straightforward. They just have the shot sounds. But it is nice. You do have regions and markers for everything. So there's a region for the composite and then each of the layers, so you can break these down and use them as you would maybe want to in Wise for randomization purposes. Let's listen to the shot here on its own. All right, again, pretty straightforward, and this is the Bombard cannon. Let's go ahead and just break down layer by layer. Here's the body and details, extra punch, and then custom layer, the tail. Of course, you put everything together, and here you are. Again, all the impacts and all the additional sounds are broken out into their own projects by medium, large, or small. So my overall sort of impression with this collection is, we have some nice assets in here that we really haven't seen much comparative to in the other collections that have been released. You have things like the fuses and the pushback sounds. So these are kind of unique things that aren't in any of the other weapon libraries that I'm aware of. So obviously this is one of the collections that's a little bit more hyper focused on a specific prop type. It's nice to see some more of these collections like cannons come out where we are just focused on one sort of object and really covering it very well. You could, add this embellish on some of the other weapon collections. So I think there's some nice, unique sort of sounds in here that you could get creative with and play around with for other purposes, not just, cannons. Could, kind of punch up some of the other collections we have out. For a little bit of a demonstration, some implementation, we do have some nice examples that sort of match the types of cannons that we have. So I'll go ahead and transfer some of these over into my Wise project. So I have this random container. Here's the Bombard, Culverin. Here's going to be the Demi. And here's the Falconet. I also added an event for the fuse, an event for the pushback, an event for the concrete cannonball impacts as well. These are just loosely kind of relative to the actual cannons that were recorded. They sort of resemble them, so it should give you a good enough idea. Thanks so much again for taking the time to watch and check out these new collections as they're released each month. As far as the demonstration, we'll be going into a little bit more depth and have a little fun showing you some of the implementation and some of the usage of the collection in an upcoming Wise Up on Air live stream, so be sure to watch out for that. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those in the section below or reach out. We're here to help, so just let us know. We will see you in the next one. Be sure to check out the interactable objects video as well.